Hello, I'm just going to share a quick screen tutorial to remind you how to use the Otterbein Library resources to find articles that will help you flesh out your topic interest. So remember, you're not terribly worried about all of the specifics of your capstone project at this point. Really, you need to get a hold of a topic that's of interest to you. So you don't need to know, am I doing an inquiry? Am I going to do a experimental inquiry? Or am I doing a curriculum review or curriculum creation? You don't need to know all of those specifics yet, but you should have a topic that you're interested in. So the topic might be, number stories, or the topic might be, um, phonemic awareness for young children. Or in my case, I'm interested in knowing more about how to use read alouds to help kids learn about social justice issues. So that's enough of a topic to get started. And the way that you're going to find articles then is you're going to start out by getting into the Otterbein Library. So right up here in your search window, I'm just going to type Otterbein Library. And here it comes, Cartwright Memorial Library. Now, you will see right here are our search options. So what I did last week was I showed you, well, you can look at books. So if I hit books and I said read aloud, because I want to find, information about reading aloud to kids. Here are some books about reading aloud. Now, these books would give me general information about reading aloud. And if I want to request this book, I can just hit request. It's available right here in the main collection. So I hit request, and then it will ask me to put in my name and my barcode, which is on your ID, and submit that. And then the library will send you an email when they've got that processed, and you can go pick it up at the Otterbein Library. That's books, but I think you're going to find more specific information closer to what you're interested in studying in journals, and you'll really find research articles. So if you have read an article, like I was showing you on week 1, that I had read an article, and in the article it talked about a particular language arts publication. And so I could go to these journal section and I could look up language arts, because that's the magazine that the research that I saw in that other article was published in. And look right here, it shows me that I can get a full text access to Language Arts magazine. So when I hit this Language Arts magazine, I then pick the vendor that will supply me the full text issue. And here we go. I'm at JustStore. And I remember that article that I had found when I had read another article. Remember that from the first class? That was in a 2008 article, I think, number 3. So I was just using the citation that I found in another article. And the actual article, let's see. Where is it? Nope. So if you knew about an article and you knew which journal it was in, you could find the journal in our library and then find that article. So I could say, okay, maybe it was this one about graphic novels. When I hit it, I'm going to get a description of the work. And then, whoops, let me get my face out of the way. And then I can download the PDF if it's something I really want. And here it is. Here's the article. And I can save this. I'm going to have an organized place where I'm saving all the articles that I'm finding and reading for my capstone. And then I can print this off and read this article. Okay. So that's if you know of an article, like you've read an article or you've read a book and it talked about a research article. You can find that article this way. But let's say you just are generally starting from scratch and I need to find articles on read aloud and maybe social justice issues. Okay, so the way you're going to do that is not books and not journals, is down, hit one search again, right here, one search, and then go right here to research databases, okay? So one search, research databases. Now, when you hit research databases, there are two databases that I like. One is Academic Search Complete, and the other one is if you hit E here for education, go down here to Education Full Text or Education Research Complete. Both of those are good. So let me start with Education Research Complete. I'm going to get a search window, and I'm always going to hit Advanced Search because it gives me more than one window. So what I'll put in here is read aloud, because that's what I want to study, read aloud. And I'm going to make sure that that's in any field, right? You can change this so that it's for the name of the author or the title or the subject, but if you put it any field, you'll get the broadest number of selections. And in here, I'm going to put read aloud, and I'm going to put social justice, because I want to see if I can find something that helps me think about how teachers use read aloud to teach social justice. Okay, then I'm going to hit search, and here we go. Critical inquiry through read aloud, context for critical discourses. This looks interesting to me. Now, if I want to see what it is, I can just hit that article, and I will get the abstract. So the abstract is a little description about what I will read in the article. If this looks good to me, then I'm just going to go over here. I'm looking for the full text. So here's the full text, and here is my article. Now I can read this online, but what I like to do is I like to go over here and I like to save as. So I just right clicked on my mouse and then save as. And then of course I'm going to have a very organized way to save this. Under my documents on my hard drive, I have this file called One Capstone. The reason I named it that is so that it always is at the top of my files. And when I hit One Capstone, look, I've got a little folder already set up for my proposal, one for my degree candidacy forms, and here's all the articles for my lit review. So I would just click that, and then I would want to type the name of this article. Now you can see I've already got it here, Changing Minds, Changing the Worlds. And then if I hit save, it would save it right there. I've already got 4 articles. How about that? So that is how you can find full text articles based on an area that you're interested in. Just for fun, let's just go out here. I happen to know that one of our friends might be interested in so phonemic awareness. And you know, if I do one search on this, I'm going to probably have a ton of options. So I'm going to go back out here. Whoops, let me go all the way out here to what I'm looking for is, whoops, remember I'm at the library. I'm in Education Research Complete. I'm always going to pick advanced search so I have more than one window to look in. And I'm going to say I'm interested in early childhood education. I'm interested in phonological awareness. And maybe I'm interested in online learning. So online teaching or learning, I'm going to put it like this. Hit search. Oh my, look at that. There are articles about how teachers can help kids develop understandings of phonemic awareness using online tools. So here's one of teachers using PowerPoint. If I want to see if I like it, again, I just hit it. I read a little bit of the abstract. If I think it's interesting, here's my full text version. Once I have this full text version, if I like it, I'm going to right click it and then save it. All right. So this was just a quick review of what we did on the first week, where I was showing you how, as a reader, I find articles to to help me understand my concept a little bit better for my capstone. All right. Good luck in your searching.